Yo, so here we have Fugitoid out of the package, and like I said, this is not a new figure. This came out during the Holothon, which was earlier this year. I forget if it was like February or March, but it was like this figure, and then like the turtles that were in the 4 pack, and I think the glowing Muckman. There was a few figures, yeah, that were included, and I never came across any of them. I couldn't find them. I actually found the Pizza Monster, but I had already pre-ordered that one, so I didn't pick it up. So I wasn't lucky enough to get them, and that's why I'm finally reviewing this after so long, because I actually went on vacation and I found it there. So out of all places, I went to Hawaii, and I guess that whatever they get there, like there's no scalpers there because there was like a bunch of Fugitoids and a bunch of like Splinter and Baxter 2 packs and like just a couple of the old packs that you can't find around here. There was a bunch of them over there. So yeah, I got lucky and I found this. And not only did I find that, but I also found Mondo Gecko, which is a figure that I really been wanting for a long time because it's one of the figures I really liked as a kid. I loved Mondo Gecko. He's always been a cool character, not just from the character design, but on the show he was always cool. Even in the 2012 reiteration of the Turtles, I really liked the way that they portrayed him. Did a good job with him. He's kind of reminds me of Michelangelo. He's just a lizard, and he likes to party. I believe he starts off as a bad guy, but then like he slowly becomes good. So yeah, I was so happy to see him there as well at the Target in Hawaii. And I picked him up because it's awesome looking. Honestly, it's one of the better looking NECA figures that have come out in a while. Like, they just did a good job on the colors. It's so colorful. Has a lot going on. And it brought that cool skateboard with like that engine on the back of it. It even included this guy too, Kerma, which is another turtle from Turtle Planet. So it's cool that they included him. He's not very articulated. He can't do much, but his head can move around a little bit, and his arms can move. His legs can swivel, but they can't kick out or anything. He doesn't have any other type of movement. But he's painted well, and he looks a lot like the character does in the cartoon, so did a good job with him. He's kind of more of an accessory, in my opinion, but it's still cool that they threw him in. But yeah, the Mondo Gecko is just amazing looking. The colors are just good, like throughout. The paint job is very, very clean. The black lines throughout really like it makes it look like a cartoon, which Marvel Legends needs to fucking take a page from NECA's book because they know how to do the cell shading. Look how Fugitoid, you can tell that looks like cell shading, you know? And even this, even though it's not quite the same cell shaded fashion that this one is here, just that two-tone, like with the darker in the back and then all the black lining really makes a difference. So, yeah, it really makes it pop. They do bring accessories as well. Let's see here. Fugitoid brings a few different hands, which they're all kind of the same to me. Like, I don't know. They're not very movable, and you can't really grab stuff with them, so he has this one that's a little bit like opened out, and then he has this more closed one, so I guess you can grab stuff with. And then this one I actually broke it. I thought you could move it, but apparently you can't. And then another hand that's more open, or I don't even know what to do with it. He also brings a bunch of weapons that you could use with the turtles. These are like some handcuffs that you could put the turtles' hands in or his hands in. And then I think they're the Triceratons handcuffs. And he brings some guns. Brings a couple of these guns here. This one as well. And you could give those to the turtles. And then Mondo Gecko also brings a couple of accessories. He brings this bomb for Kerma to hold. And then he brings the gecko. Little gecko. And then he has a couple of interchangeable hands as well. Nothing too crazy there. I think the cool stuff is pretty much the board and the actual figure. The other accessories, he's wearing that bracelet, and then he's wearing that, oh, he's holding that money pouch, because like he's like a thief in the beginning, I believe, until he meets Michelangelo and changes his ways. And this is another gun that's included, I believe, with Fugitoid. There you go. Yeah, so they bring a lot of weapons. They're all pretty cool. Like I said, the Fugitoid and Mondo Gecko, they're both just cel shaded very well. I like the way that they were painted. The Fugitoid in particular, it's from the Mirage comic line, and it really looks like it's coming straight out the comic, you know. While Mondo Gecko's brighter, more colorful, and he has more black lining, looking just like the cartoon. So very distinct styles that NECA's going for. I like that they have that different look going for Mirage comics as well as the cartoon, you know. They're just not making the same thing and calling it a day. NECA's really taking their time with their molds and then their paint jobs, all of that, and then just they're very creative with the way that they package their figures, and even the releases that they do come out with. They're just killing it, really, compared to some companies that are just kind of like doing the same thing over and over, or making cheap figures that don't really articulate well, or they don't even look like the character, and then they charge twice as much as NECA does. So yeah, I'm really happy to have found these. Like I said, I know this isn't a straight out review, as these are like old figures. I just wanted to share. Also, I got this new diorama backdrop that we had been working on for a while, me and my girl, and we finally finished it. And even though it's not finished, I'm gonna start including it in some of the reviews. We're gonna add another wall to it and do a couple of things that are gonna hopefully make it look even better. So yeah, let me know if you guys think it looks cool, or I don't know, maybe you guys have tips. Maybe you guys make dioramas or know about painting, or I don't know. Yeah, I know this review is kind of all over the place. Like I said, I'm just excited to have gotten these figures, and also happy to just get my diorama up in a video finally. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you guys liked them. Did you guys pick these figures up? Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. Take care. Peace.